You Monday night it up, yo. Like what? Like for 5 hours now?
No, I just did like hour and a half, hour 45 with suspect Sharp and Gina, and now I'm in here to regulate and try to see what the fuck you or to see what you guys talking on camera is going to
make
be
sure
like.
that he doesn't support Nazis.
Well, that's definitely part of it, and
Shut up.
that might even fall into the profanity category as well if you really think about it. But
you're hating on Nazis.
Just basically to
you're racist towards
I feel
Nazis.
like maybe.
Like,
I want to be up here.
That's what's so crazy, eh? Because even if like Nazis hate people, right, and then people are like fuck them, I hate them for that. Like, what's really the difference? What's the difference between like hating a Nazi and them hating like minorities or whatever it is that they hate? Like, is there any really difference? It's hate, is it? Like, so this is what I like about what Kanye's doing, because he's just coming with love and just saying, listen, yeah, Hitler done what he done, but I love all people on this earth. And like I said in the last stream, like if other, like, say the Pope said the exact same thing, or a heavy Christian, what Kanye West is, said the exact same thing as he said, it'd be no problem. Yeah, I love Hitler. I love everyone that's ever walked on this planet. So all he's saying is, I just love people. I don't give a fuck what they've done. And a lot of it isn't true. Everyone will sit and tell you this fucking exact same quote and saying that whoever wins the wars rewrites history. So if you think that everything that the West tells us, that everybody like in Britain for me or in America for them, they're telling us the exact truth about what happened in fucking Germany, like in the World War II, then you're crazy. Because they've obviously rewritten history and just made them out to be the worst. Now, were they probably the worst? Maybe, I don't know. I've not looked into it too much myself, but I can guarantee there's some propaganda around it that they're trying to push.
This dynamic is like, so.
Yeah, definitely, man. And
talking, Mike, is this on?
Yeah.
Ain't no present for your birthday.
Hola.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I get in mind.
Does this guy think he's black or Spanish?
And then I actually did that thing where again, like it's every interview, right? Where like I forget to introduce who I'm sitting down with. So we're here today with who?
Bobalan
Head
was
to the
good.
KKK.
Yo, Bobalan, how did this happen, man?
Bobalan.
You hit me up.
Yeah, man.
You're acting like you don't even know.
Don't you live in Miami?
I live in Miami.
So you're gonna
But maybe we'll have like a second home here.
For every week?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
Airbnb.
That's a big opportunity. I like it. I
see,
want to
man?
see how you guys get along, because this is the whole thing that is going to decide. I don't know if you saw me talking with Suspect about this,
I
but
didn't.
are you going to be able to challenge Flacco without dehumanizing Flacco? I think
Dehumanizing?
Flacco, he felt like he was just becoming a punching bag on the last show. Didn't you start to feel like it was just kind of like too much personal shit, or is that not accurate?
Let's speak on that. Yeah, man, because like, yo, I seen a lot of, I seen people doing live streams, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 live streams, talking about everywhere. And like, I kind of just kept quiet and didn't say nothing because, yo, I've taken like the approach of, yo, man, like, for the last 6 months, it's just been consistent storylines. And now I'm trying to like transition, man, like to where, yo, like, it's just my content, right? Like, I don't want to like get into a cycle where people is only paying attention if it's drama, right? So like, so like I kind of avoided the like talking about, like why the Monday show ended, right? But people were doing their press tours, right? Saying fuck Flacco, Cloud Horror.
I feel like that's a good thing though, because people are now coming for you. All press is good press. And shit.
Yes, right.
I heard Sharp. Describe the conversation Sharp was having with you out there.
No,
I don't like that shot.
I should have asked him.
I know, like, people watch him probably more than anyone else on this except for Adam, but I just don't like the guy. Like, he just seems like a fucking rat bag to me. Like, the way he presses some people, the way he shouts at women, just because you're a pimp, bro. Like, to me, a pimp is a low-life little scumbag. Like, you use women to fucking get yourself money. Like, why is that respected? Like, I don't get that. Like, over here, that would just be fucking, like, looked at as a scumbag. Or everyone else, like, oh, Andrew Tate's a fucking scumbag. He's a scumbag. Like, he run a fucking camgirl website. So basically, and OnlyFans models, he thingy, exact same that Adam does, right? Nobody bothers about it, right? Nobody bothers that Adam's doing the exact same thing. And then Sharp was a pimp. But he's fine. No, you crack on. Like, it's insane to me how we judge one guy for one thing. Or even, like, I was watching Playback just the other day with, like, I don't know the other guy's name, but with Agent, who's part of AMP. You'll probably know the Playback thing. It's a good fucking program. I like to go to them because they've got like a good head on their shoulders. So I like to go there. When a big things happen, I like to go to them and get the actual facts because I think they do a good job of that. But they were talking about like how we put more like emphasis on people than we do on companies. So look what happened with Balenciaga, and people are not going as mad as they did with fucking Andrew Tate. But that should be well bigger. Like one person's opinion than a whole company that are doing fucking paedophilic shit. Like, how is there not as much fucking emphasis on that? I don't get it. Yeah, but I'm actually shocked. Because I think if I went through his content, what he's been doing on here, I could find him contradicting himself 100 times over and just acting like a wee weasel. Like, I know he thinks he's a big hard man, but you're not, bro. Like, you're just a normal fucking human being. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've been to jail before, but if you have, then you know. You're put in that jail, you're just another number. You're just a bare bum in the shower. That's all you are, bro. So stop thinking you're fucking above people because you've got a little show on fucking Adam 22's fucking shit. None of it's yours. You've just been given an opportunity like anybody could. So the reason that you think you're such a fucking big hard man because you're a pimp and you can tell girls what to do. Because that's the only time you shout at people. I've never heard you shout at a guy except for that little gimp that you brung on that was obviously a little fucking nerd. You know what I mean? Pretending to be a pimp. And I could agree with you on that, but why not say to him, look, bro, this is how we do it, this is what, and try and cut, like, you know what I mean? Help him. Instead of just putting people down. I don't like that shit. I don't like anybody doing that. Just like looking at someone and just by the way they look or whatever and then just judging them and saying, no, you're not this, you're not that. Because you don't fucking know. Like, you know what I mean? You're probably looking at him like you're embarrassing, but you look the exact same to everyone else. The shit that little Caleb or whatever his fucking name, the little white guy that got attacked. Like, if you think you look any better than him, you're nuts. You're fucking crazy. Like, you all just look like little scumbags to me. Like, being a pimp is the most fucking scumbag thing I've ever seen in my life. I'd rather be a break into houses than do that shit. And I totally disagree with that. It's something that I've done in my life before, being at burgle houses. But I see myself as a scumbag for doing that shit. So if you don't look at yourself like a scumbag for using women to get yourself money, that's low as fuck, bro. Like, what? It's crazy, man.
Hearing it from in my
He was
office,
smoking a cig.
and I'm slowly starting to realize,
anybody
like,
could go and get some fucking birds that are like in love with them, right? Like, if you're one of them guys and you've got a couple of birds that might fancy or something like that, imagine me just ring them up like, yeah, and then pretending to like them so I could get them to fucking go and do OnlyFans. It's fucking insane. But do you know what? Starting an OnlyFans business might be a good idea. Nah, I find that shit scummy as fuck. But there is obviously a lot of money, and there is obviously a price for everything. So, if I was getting told, look, you manage these girls and blah, 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 you get a certain amount of money, then yeah. But I doubt it very much if that fucking shark on the street was making as fucking much as I would need to be able to do that.
like, oh, I should stop paying attention to what I'm doing on my phone, and I should be listening to this conversation because this is kind of crazy.
He was talking shit, but like also at the same time,
You were getting preached to.
Before that, though, no. Right?
he was trying to motivate you. That's what it was to me, at least.
I think disappointed was a word that was used repeatedly.
Oh God.
Nah. He's talking about though at like 3 p.m. right? Like when he was here in his office eavesdropping. So essentially, like what took place was, bro, like so I was on my live
Where you think this wasn't good, this right here wasn't good, and just try to like hone in on those, because what's unfortunate sometimes on the No Jumper Show and stuff is that we just kind of like do it on camera while it's happening. There's not like enough pre-production, because if I were to just say off camera like, yo, AD, I think when you keep doing this meme or like this joke or whatever, like it's getting a little redundant. Off camera, that's fine, I feel like, because it's not going to be taken as like an attack or aggressive or whatever. And so I say all that to say, my thing that I would be asking him to not do is this weird fake confidence thing that he does where he acts like he's the greatest athlete in the world, or he's the best.
It's not fake confidence,
He's the
though.
best at getting bitches in the world. Let me tell you, because you said that on stage at the fucking No Jumper Show. You were like, everybody knows I could get the most bitches. Everybody knows that if I was really on my shit, I get the most bitches. Listen, that's like me saying everybody knows I could have been in the NBA. Yeah, maybe
maybe
if I
course.
worked my whole life to be in the NBA, I could have been in the NBA. But
Yeah.
right now, you got no bitches, so don't be out here saying you got all
do
these
got
bitches.
bitches, though.
No, you don't.
That's why I have
How the
hoes.
fuck you gonna say you have bitches when
I
you got no
bitches.
bitches?
I do got bitches.
Zero.
I do got bitches.
Yeah, that you spend money on and don't fuck. You can't
Hell
brag
no.
about that.
I do have hoes though.
You can't brag about it when you have a girl that you spend money on and don't fuck. You got to just keep that shit close to your chest. That's not anything to brag about.
No.
It is to brag about though.
No, it's embarrassing.
I have a healthy, non-toxic relationship. That's not. Listen, that's decent, right? But
Define hoes.
You have
Yeah.
not
What does
that
had
mean?
sex with her.
yeah, right.
You shouldn't be calling attention to it. You shouldn't be saying, "Oh, look, I'm so good with girls." When every real dude on earth, when they look
Yeah.
at your relationship, is
Yeah.
like, he's getting fleeced. No
And to be
offense,
fair,
but that is
yeah.
what every real person, like, if you
Yeah.
go to the QC office and they tell them about
Yeah.
your situation, they're gonna be like, "Damn, homie, down bad."
So he's fresh.
So
fresh
don't
and fit
flex it.
2.0.
Don't
Yeah.
flex
But I don't
something
flex
that you
that, though.
should be. Yes, you did. You sat on stage at the
That's
show and you said,
fine.
"I got the most bitches." Bro, you can't do this fake confidence thing. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with you saying you're an Olympic athlete.
Well, wait
It's
a
like-
minute. No,
it-
whoa. Having confidence is good, even if it is a bit delusional. I think you're better to have it, but then saying shit like that, confidence is one thing, but then saying then just lying and saying that you've got loads of hoes when you don't, and you're just paying a bitch to be with you, like that's crazy. Like, but have confidence, like even if you have to
If it's
fake it.
clearly a joke,
Yeah.
whatever. But
Facts.
when you say it and act like you are serious,
Yeah.
it's cringeworthy. The audience gets it. They're like, "What
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you saying this?"
Isn't that part of like the whole persona though?
But I'm saying,
Like,
that,
the
but
delusion
sometimes
of
it feels
persona,
like a real thing. Like he really thinks this.
But like
Yeah,
it's
but that's
like
kind of what
Kanye
makes
right
it
now
funny.
with being delusional about whatever it is. Isn't that like why people fuck with him?
Yeah,
But
kind
Kanye
Yeah.
did it. He became a billionaire. He became like, granted, now he's
yeah,
fucking it
yeah.
up. But like Kanye, if Kanye wants to say, "Look at all the bitches I've fucked,"
Well, I'm not
okay,
talking about
we
the
get it. We know.
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
get to say that.
No, right? But wait though, but like we seen a very impactful documentary where Kanye was in Def Jam office telling people, "Yo,
Look at him changing the subject.
no,
He's trying to hit it.
Oh, okay. You're saying where,
Yeah.
where he believed himself early on,
right?" So Kanye was telling people, "Yo, I'm the greatest artist ever," when he was only making beats,
Bro,
right? So
you're
I feel
not
like people like
Kanye.
look at me and say, "Yo, bro, like, why do you have so much confidence in what you do?" Bro,
Not
like I
confident.
truly believe,
Right.
because again, bro, like it was only like I truly believe, bro, that if I put my mind to it,
Yes.
I can be,
And
like
then
one
say
of
that. Say that. Say it. Listen, I could be whatever I want if I put my mind to it. That's confidence. Saying I've got this stuff already. That's lying, bro. That's just being delusional, like they're saying. Like, have the confidence. Say, listen, if I fucking wanted to, or not even if I wanted to, because that's just a cop out. Like, if I wanted to, I'd be better than you. See, if I wanted to, I could be the best basketball player in the world, or the best footballer in the world. That I could if I wanted to. I just don't want to. Like, what? It's just a cop out, and you're just coping at that point, like pretending that you could be something. Like, what? No. What he's doing is being a fucking liar, and it's as simple as that. And I don't really get why people fuck with him anyway. Like, it's stuttering and can't even make it for a sentence. Like, but I suppose that's the lovable stuff that people like. It's like these days that you almost like get furloughed if you act stupid. You know what I mean? Like just acting dumb all the time. Just be like, what? You'll see loads of streamers do it. They just act dumb and act like they don't know stuff. Like, it's a character, like, and it's crazy how people buy into that shit instead of buying into someone that's just real and just says it how it is. And like, these guys are liars, bro, all of them.
like a top athlete,
But
right?
that is
Yeah.
different than actually doing it.
Facts.
The whole thing, a lot of people have the capacity to be a top
course.
athlete.
Yeah.
He could probably be, you could be a professional bodybuilder if you wanted
Yeah, of
to.
course.
He could probably, I don't know, if I could be a fucking professional sprinter. I don't know. I could run marathons. I believe I could run a marathon. I have not ran a marathon, so I don't get to say I could run a marathon or get to take any of the credit for running a marathon because I haven't done it. You have no bitches. Don't be flexing acting like you got bitches. That's all I'm saying. This is just friendly advice
Of course.
how to get better at podcasting is don't flex something that you should be embarrassed of.
Can you explain what
Well-
you mean by you have bitches though? If you have a girlfriend,
He
why
has
are
a
you?
girlfriend that he spends a lot of money on that he's not fucking. We've already talked about it a million times.
yeah.
It doesn't need to be talked about anymore.
course.
Okay.
But it's
talking about the
not
live
something
show,
you
though.
should be drawing attention to.
Of course, right? So he's talking about.
Of
no,
course,
listen,
yeah.
no,
And
listen.
listen,
I gotta laugh
bro,
at Riley on that one.
Now listen, here, so like he's talking about the live show, and I believe a comment was made about like,
I thought we weren't supposed to shit on it today.
nah, right?
But
So like, he's talking about the
fucking
live
deluded,
show,
moderate
bro.
with it, you know?
It's hard.
Okay.
right?
It's hard with
And
people
I
like
think-
that. Naughty
I
shit
think
on
a
them.
comment was made from a hater about how like you get no hoes, And I said, bro, listen, like,
a hater, bro. I can't stand this shit. Like, I can't stand it. See, when I get a bad comment on any of my videos or TikToks or Instagram, anything like that, I don't straight away be like, he's hating. Some people might have a point, or they might just try and point something out at you, or they could just be trolling you. It doesn't mean they're hating on you. You think people are sitting there like, I hate this guy. No, sometimes it's just like, oh, fuck this prick, like, and just send a quick comment. Like, people literally are that deluded in their own head, like, yeah, I'm just up here. They're just these haters. Bro, I don't think anyone's wasting their time to think about you. Like, haters. I hate that word. Because do you know what it is? If you dislike someone, you're a hater. If you like them, you're a dick sucker. Get off my dick. You know what I mean? And it goes with everything like that. I was looking at, I don't know if you've seen it, but the Game, the rapper, sent a thingy a diss at Eminem. And basically saying, oh, you hang about with the blacks, you're this, you're that. So if you hang about with blacks, then you're a wigger, or you're fucking, like, you love blacks. You want to be black if you hang around with blacks. That's how they see it. But if you're totally the other way, then you're a racist. Like, there's no winning. This is why like, you need to, in your head, just forget about society and what society tells you to do. You know in your own mind what's right and wrong. Like, when we look at stuff like all that stuff that we just went through for 2 years, where now our kids are fucking socially anxious and scared to go outside, all that shit that happened. Now, we've had to look at that shit, like Andrew Tate says, the clown world, right? We have to look at the clown world and be like, what? That's like, and we're all confused about it because none of it made sense. And then we see the leaders of our countries not following the rules. Everything just didn't make sense. BLM, Black Lives Matter movement happened. They're like, no, yeah, that's fine to go ahead. No one else can go out and go and see their grandma die though, but yeah, we'll let this go ahead. It's all just like how they can win the vote and get the power. That's all they give a fuck about. Or was it really deeper in this? Because I went into my head deep on this shit. Was it you saying, yeah, let the blacks go out and protest, and then if they die, they die, and not giving a fuck? Was it that? Like, let's speak about it. Let's talk about it. What was it? Was it you didn't mind the blacks going out and did because there was no coronavirus, or you were happy for the blacks to go out because you didn't give a fuck if they died? Like, I want an answer for that. Because it can only be one of the two. Either the whole thing was bollocks and we shouldn't have even been listening to it, or you don't care about black lives and that's why you were happy to send them out. I'm just telling you, it's fucking nuts, man. These people are fucking crazy. They're power-hungry little fucking animals who just want to get fucking control over everyone and spread their fucking ideology because they've got a thought in their head how the world should be, and they're just going to fucking put it on us. Fuck them. Do your own fucking thing. Don't listen to any of these people. None of them. They're all out
if
for
I
themselves.
truly wanted to get bitches, I could get like more hoes than all of y'all. And I believe that was the statement.
Why though? Like, what attributes do you have that you think?
Because you're fat and ugly. Because he's fat and ugly, he probably could get loads of bitches.
Charming.
Are you a high value man?
Look. I'm charming. I'm funny. I'm attractive, right? So
he's high value, bro. He's trolling. He must be trolling. He just said he's good looking as well. Look at him, bro. Look at that. How is that good looking? His nose is basically touching his lips. Like, the beard is patchy as fuck. He's obviously fat as fuck. Like, bro, you're disgusting. He looks like he smells as well.
But where's the money?
Again,
let's go band for band right now.
No, good on YouTube.
Right? Again, like,
every time a rapper does.
Yo, listen. Yo, bro. Like,
demonetized.
Yo, speak on that, right? Because now people are saying that, like, I'm the epitome of what they are, I guess, like, accusing other bigger guys of.
You are the thing that people hate on academics for.
I don't think so, man. You feel me?
For real, like all the shit that they say about academics feeds into the beef and academic, like you actually are.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even think you meant about the beef. Like, I don't know if you've seen academics on fucking Fresh or Fit. That shit was embarrassing. We're going to go and look at that, actually. Let's go and have a look at this, right? And then we'll come back to this because this is insane. Right? And this is, remember, this is who this fat cunt looks up to. This is who, like, what's his Flocko, whatever his fucking name is. That's who this is his idol. Even though in the last podcast I heard him sitting with this guy and he was slagging off Fresh and Fit, but you said you bought their course and it helped you. Like honestly, these internet people are the fakest motherfuckers you've ever seen in your life. Watch this shit. Academics. Fresh and Fit. Because a lot of people are missing the whole thing. They're talking about him having a little fucking tiff with his bird outside. Like, that shit happens. Like, what it was is girls wanted, if nobody knows, what really happened was there was girls wanting a photo with academics. They started being a bit flirty. His girlfriend got angry and he had to get in the middle and stop a fight from happening. Like, and his bird was, like, acting wild, right? But academics gets kicked off of Fresh and Fit. What? But just watch this shit. This is, like, honestly the most cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, the guy literally thinks because he's got a bit of money that he's a high-value man and can get to do what the fuck he wants. Like,
Yo, turn my shit up. I love this.
and look at these two guys. Look at these two real guys here.
Stop, be acting like weird.
Look, actual men. Even Sneeko got uncomfortable. Look, right? This guy here gets pissed, right? This guy here, and you can see they're just normal guys, sound guys, just sitting there quiet, saying their piece whenever. Now look at this fat, disgusting little piece of shit, right? Just because he's got that chain on his neck. He's got a chain on his neck, and he's worth a couple of million, so he gets to speak to people how he fucking wants. Fucking fat piece of shit.
Because he's doing that, like, it was being weird.
Fucking ugly, stinky little fucking rat bag.
Relax, Shirley. Your man ain't here. And he couldn't afford to get in this building, okay? Let me tell you this. I'm asking you, who said disrespectful?
It's mad disrespectful, boy, you bro.
I'm sure it's just a little flat up in the fucking thingy. Look at Sneeko's face. And we know the madness Sneeko talks, eh? Look at that cringe face. Uncomfortable. Who does he think he is? I think he had one interview with Andrew Tate. Now he thinks he's Andrew Tate. Bro, you're not Andrew Tate. You've done nothing in your life to fucking be Andrew Tate. Just because you make some money, or if they do it, let's be fucking real about this. Most of these YouTubers just started making content in their bedroom. Never thought in their life it would end up like it did. But it did. And then fair dues to them. They put in the work. So yes, all praise to you, man. You done the work. You got the money. Bang. That's good. But to sit and act like this, just because you've got a couple of million in the bank, is disgusting. And it's fucking cringe. Like, you're not... Bro, listen. Andrew Tate is the guy who is, because he was a champion kickboxer, keeps himself in shape, made hundreds of millions on his own before he even came to the fucking YouTube. That's how he is who he is. You're a little fat cunt who started making videos about people being a little natty and talking about the rappers, and then you somehow made it through. Because you were the only one doing it. So yes, you fucking came out and you've, like, done something that no one else was doing. You were original in that sense. But, bro, you were talking on other guys' stuff and you made it famous from that. What have you done? What have you done? Do you make music? Do you do that? No, you sit and talk about people. It's easy. This shit's easy. Me sitting here talking is the easiest thing ever. So if I made millions off of doing this, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'd be like, next thing, let me try and actually make something. Because this shit is easy, but it's just a way to get any business going, anything going, is to create content. We all know that. But you are no better than anyone else, bro. You're a fucking, if anything, you're a lot worse than everyone else. Because this is crazy. For you to make Sneeko do this face when he sits with fucking Kanye West, Nick Fenton, I've never seen this face. That is insane.
Bro, you're just disrespectful.
Stop playing.
Oh.
Mad disrespectful.
Yo, my nigga done fucked you, nigga, like in the Airbnb. Get the fuck on out.
Actually,
Shorty,
He needs to stop the drink. He cannot handle his drink. Can't handle his drink.
You just like to disrespect a woman like that.
No, facts, nigga. Talking facts, nigga.
Disrespectful.
I'm talking facts,
I
nigga.
would
Just
fuck
lame
your
nigga.
little fat ass
I'm
up,
talking
man.
facts, nigga.
You're not,
I
nigga.
hate
Let
people
somebody
like
say
this.
something. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Happy nigga, you want happy.
Nigga, my boy.
One of these fucking guys should have jumped in. For real, one of these guys should have jumped in. I was disappointed because I looked at, I think this guy says like, well, what the fuck are you doing? But they all, look at them. Look, he's laughing and smiling like it's a joke. Look at Sneako's face. It's not changed, bro. I've never seen him make this face. And nobody's talking about this because they're all talking about the little tiff that he had outside with his bird, which is nothing. That shit happens. Especially in the streets. That shit happens. But this shit is the most cringe shit I've ever seen in my life. And that's who that fucking Flocko looks up to. So now he's trying to do the same shit. He probably looked at this like, academics is amazing. Bro, this is the most fucking disturbing thing I've seen in a while. People just think these days, I'm a high value man because you've got money in your bank. No, that's not how it works, bro. Not at all how it works. Because if a war kicks off tomorrow, all your money doesn't matter. We're going into fucking the deep. We're going into them trenches. And your fucking fat ass ain't helping nobody. Because you've not got that heart. You're not from this life. You don't know shit. Now, people will turn around and say, yeah, but he's black. Bro, I don't give a shit if he's black, right? I don't give a fuck if he's black. He's not from this life. He's never lived a fucking struggle. He's not from poverty. He's not from this life, man. He's just a little fat cunt.
I paid the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap you been doing on all motherfucking Fresh and Fit, Big Ack is here now.
Oh, yeah.
My nigga fucked the shit up. Yo, the nigga gave you a fucking roast, bitch, and he fucked the shit out of you. That's facts. And say somebody. Say somebody. That's why you off camera.
Technically, did she not fuck the shit out of him then? If they fucked the shit out of each other, how was it just him fucking the shit out of her? Surely she wanted to do it, so she got what she wanted to do it as well. But he's making out, oh, my hingy fucked you, man. If I was a bird, I fucked him as well, so who gives a shit? He's making out that because his mate fucked her, that she's bad for that. Bro, she got what she wanted. Stupid.
Oh, facts.
Facts.
That's why you're not on camera. Get on camera. We can talk about it.
Facts.
Get on camera. We can talk about it. I'll FaceTime my nigga right now. So we can FaceTime my nigga. Nigga said you had the loosest pussy he fucked in 10 years, nigga. Get on camera and talk about it.
Look.
Won't talk about it.
Watch.
Won't talk about it. Okay. Is he coming back? Thought so.
Look at their faces. See that? Look.
On camera and talk about it.
Look at that face, man. Look, 3 men in the room. Look at Sneako's face for starters. And we know the madness Sneako talk. Her face, crazy. I don't know why she's laughing. Look at his face. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? He's like, who the fuck is this fat cunt?
Thought so. Won't talk about it. Okay. Is he coming back? I don't think so. Where my phone at?
All right, fresh. That's not fresh.
Exactly.
Okay, so
hold on. We're not done.
This nigga ain't keeping
We not done. We not done. Stinko, you see when you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I could see your pubes through your panties right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like the light showing. I don't know how you fit on a plane with that BBL and your boobies are bumping into the mic, but I legitimately know that, like, not even trying to roast you. Like, I could see your whole bush through your panties.
Bro, these are little cringy fucking guys, man. And this is it. Let's look at their fucking Look, Sneako said, he said 100 times, he was on YouTube since the age of like 14. So by the age of 16, he was making money. He was on YouTube in this little world that he always disses. Like, oh, these are just YouTubers in this world. You are that guy. Same as academics. You're YouTubers. You have never lived a real life. These are little freaks, man. Who gives a fuck if she's got a bush? Who gives a fuck? Your mum's got a bush. Like, go and dish your mum. Go and dish your mum for a big bush. What are you doing sitting on a podcast just dissing women? It's fucking cringe, bro. It's honestly insane. And do you know what they say? Oh, the people who are mad about this, they're just mad because they don't get girls. Bro, people are mad because you are little freaks. Like, you are little freaks. And most people come in there, they do come for that little left section, and they're like, and they're all little gimps. So Sneako can get one over him. I dare you, Sneako. I dare you to come. I know I've got no viewership tonight. I dare you to come and debate me on some of this shit. I dare you, bro. Because you like to talk to everyone else. Come and talk to me. Let's get on a Discord call. Let's talk. Because this is fucking mad. And I thought you were better than this, Sneako. I really did. Academics is a fat little dirty prick. I don't give a shit about him. He's a smelly little rat. Sneako, I thought better of you. I agree with you on fucking 99% of topics, but this shit, bro, you just sucking his dick. He was literally just like, Sneako, like, come on, help me out. And you were like, yeah, you're bitch, yeah. Bro. Bet Daddy Tate would hate this shit. He would look at him like a fucking weirdo.
Sneaker, take no disrespect.
I can't. Right now, I can see.
Real shit. What the fuck's going on right now?
Okay. We're gonna end this show.
Guys, it's something weird, bro.
I'm just saying, like, it's very visible. It's like in front of my face.
Stop it. Yo.
Why is no one saying nothing?
Don't take no disrespect lightly here, period.
Of women,
you know, the moment she saw my face, she was trying to get on camera. Yeah. Facts, look it up. Nigga, you know why? She been doing the fucking case. Sneeko mentioned it. Bitch, Silky was on your fucking guts. That's facts. You won't get back on here and talk about it. Because I'll expose that shit. Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie to Myron. This big act in the building, nigga. Anybody got something to say? Anybody got something to say? Oh, cut that.
Please say something.
Anybody got something to say?
One of the guys say something.
Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Is he just, or is he all shook as well? Or is he just talking to the girls? Anyone got something to say? If I was one of the guys, I'd be like, what? The fuck does he think he is, man?
Realize where you at.
Fucking little rat, man.
Realize where you at. Nigga, I don't play like
little fucking gimp who let 6ix9ine fuck his bird. Like, what are we talking about here? You are a fucking little rat, bro. You still support 6ix9ine after all that shit. And listen, I'm at the point now where, like, 6ix9ine did what he did. I mean, I never thought he was part of that life anyway. But this little fucking gimp switches and changes every time it suits it. And, bro, you need to stop drinking, academics. If you ever see this, stop drinking, bro. You cannot handle your drink.
I'm sorry.
Bitch, we never heard about you.
Yeah.
You a masculine looking bitch with a face tat nigga and some fake titties, my nigga. We think you a nigga.
And
to keep it real, we need a DNA test,
on some real shit. What's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah.
What's the point of this shit?
Why is that?
No, she don't.
Well said, bro.
Community to cancel this nigga.
Chris,
Why is the LGBT community
Go on,
to
say
cancel
something to the man then. Say something to the man.
This shit is getting ridiculous.
What's up?
LGBTQ community will only jump in if you admit you a nigga. Are you a nigga or are you a girl? If you a nigga, they'll hop in.
They will hop in because you're talking about.
Bro, don't just walk off. Get fucking told, man.
I think you are. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I just saying.
Oh, see if he just swiped him, man.
You're talking about transgender women.
Man, get the fuck out of here. This is the show. Don't ever mention your fucking bum-ass boyfriend in
Cancel
front of
this
big ass niggas.
motherfucker. Cancel.
Crazy, man. Absolutely fucking crazy. Here, I am all for a joke, laughing and joking about, like, bro, that was fucking nuts. That, you can't lie, that is the most cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the fact that all them guys just sat there, like, obviously that big guy, give respect to him, he was like, what the fuck's going on here? But he didn't stop it. Like, they were just attacking this woman for what? Because she looks a bit manly, because she's got a deeper voice. So who gives a fuck? Like, imagine if that was your mum or your sister or your daughter, and he's sitting speaking to her like that. Just imagine if it was them. I know it's not, so it's easy to laugh at, but imagine if it was, bro. I'm all for jokes. That wasn't funny at all. None of that was funny. There wasn't no funniness in that. He wasn't trying to be funny. He was just trying to fucking dig it up and just try and hate. That's what he was doing. Fucking little freak of a guy, man. But yeah, so look, that's where Sneeko comes from. That's his daddy right there. Insane, bro. I'm not even going to watch that Flocko shit because this shit just angers me. Like, I'm not even joking. How embarrassing is it? Right, what we got to watch, man? There's never fuck all on. Christmas dreamers make a killing, man, but ain't no present to your birthday. Ain't no present to your birthday. Nico comes from. That's his daddy right there. Oh shit. It's my video. Speed. Christmas dreamers make a killing. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Right. What do we want to do again?
Even deny it, because when you left the live stream on Friday, you said, "Ooh, time to go make 10 more videos about how Takeoff's killer got arrested."
Well, it was about like low key and fit because I'm dedicated to, you know, like I just like the kid, right? So
I mean, I'm not hating on you because if there's an audience, then fucking do it. But I'm just saying it is pretty transparent. We all know that Flacco is literally like the ambulance chaser of the crew.
Ambulance chaser.
And don't get me wrong.
Here, right? Okay,
like,
right.
On my plug channel, I do it. So I'm not going to sit here and say I don't, but when Takeoff died, I did post about it. But I just like post the videos with the facts. I don't like to give my opinion on shit like that, especially when I don't know. And what I'm aware of is he goes on stream and just gives like his opinion on shit that he doesn't even know what the fuck's going on.
Right, look, so like better question is this,
Chicago
right?
and just show up on scene after the bodies drop.
Bro, if I go to Chicago, yo, they will legit kill me on spot.
No. I'm gonna make sure Shoebox Baby takes good care of you.
Shoebox Baby?
Yeah, he gonna protect you.
Nah, but like I deadass wanted to go like to the whole thing that Van Lathan had going on, like where like
you
they got like
go,
a
man.
like, roof and shit.
Shut up.